Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a beautiful Thursday afternoon. We have started. So before we continue, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? I like this video and give it a thumbs up and leave your comments in the comment section. So here with me, I have a special guest. This is Tonya. Tonya is my friend, my baby girl. Tonya is now a madam. Can you imagine that? Yes. So Tonya owns a retail community pharmacy. Okay. So when you move around along the streets or main roads, all those pharmacies you see, they are called community pharmacies. There is retail and there is wholesale. Wholesale is where you buy in bulk, like maybe and all that. So retail is selling to one person at a time. People that attend to people that live in communities. I think that's why it's called community pharmacy. Yes. So today we are going to be talking about step-by-step process of how to start a community pharmacy, a retail community pharmacy in Nigeria. So what inspired this video is some time ago I wanted to start a community pharmacy. Yes, I wanted to own a pharmacy. But okay, and I said, okay, let me go. I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't know what to do. So I decided to go on YouTube to search for maybe a video that talks about how to start a community pharmacy. I searched and searched. I didn't find anything. So that's what inspired this video. I want to put out a comprehensive information on how to start a community pharmacy in Nigeria. At least this is Rivers State, right? So we'll narrow our information to Tonya's experiences and maybe some other things she will chip in. I don't know. Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. So anybody that clicks on the video, you know what to do, you know which steps to take. You don't have to start calling a lot of people to know exactly what to do. So let's jump right into the. You can introduce yourself and sell yourself, sell your market.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Pharmacist Tonya. I'm the CEO, MD, the director, the superintendent pharmacy of Perald Pharmacy. And we are located at Ozoba, Cornerstone.
You said that we are located at.
We are located at. Is it located in or located at?
It sounds better.
Okay.
That sounds better.
Kijoma Plaza, Cornerstone, Ozoba, NTA. So what we do basically is it's a normal retail pharmacy, nothing different from what you have. But then what differentiates us from others is our top-notch pharmaceutical care services. Yeah, so we're able to attend to your needs. We counsel you based on your condition. We give you the right medications. We are just a trial will convince you. In some way, a trial will convince you. So I will urge you guys to follow our Facebook page, the name Perald Pharmacy, our Instagram page, Perald Pharmacy.
So I'll leave the links in the comment section. No, I'll leave the links in the description box. Please check them out. Go to their pages. They share health tips. Things you could do to keep health to be healthy and fit. So
medications, health information, general. And we're into cosmetics too.
Oh, beautiful. So I'll share their links in the description box. Please check them out. Okay. So let's start. So Sonia, I need you to tell the audience, how to start a retail community pharmacy in Nigeria. So you just give us step-by-step process and mention all the documents necessary. I know you will share based on your experience, but of course, if there are any other tips to add. So we are aiming to give a comprehensive information. So when you click on this video and watch it, you will know exactly what to do. After this, what next to do and all. So let's go.
The purpose of this video, like she said, is going to be a retail. Actually, pharmacy could be retail or wholesale. But my area for now is the retail community pharmacy. So the first thing you need to do is to get registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. That's your CAC. So how we do that one, how that one is being done is you get a registered lawyer. You submit 3 names of your choice. Normally in pharmacies we use limited, Nigeria limited. I think the lawyers will explain that
I
better.
thought they say when you use limited, your tax will be much.
Hey, it's a company, now, it's not a small shop you're doing, so
But it's not all the pharmacies that carry limited. Abi?
I really don't know why.
Okay, she doesn't know that part, but let's get
Please,
a lawyer.
your lawyer will
to
advise
explain
you.
better.
Thank you.
Mhm.
But the one I did, it's Perald Pharmacy Nigeria Limited. That was the one I did. So I submitted 3 names. I think Perald's Care Pharmacy, Perald's Pharmacy, Perald's something. I submitted 3 names. So the lawyer will now get you registered. That's choosing your business name. I think that's the first step.
Yeah.
The lawyer will now get you registered. So at the end of, I think about 72 hours or so, the CSU will approve one name. So whatever they approve, that is the name. So in my own thought, in my own case, what was approved was Perald Pharmacy Nigeria Limited. Perald Pharmaceutical, sorry, Nigeria Limited. So that is it. So after your CAC is ready, the next step is getting your location. Now there are different factors to be considered. Personally, I'm not saying that is the standard, but personally, there are some things I look out for. I think the first thing I look out for is the area. Of course, now it's a business. In as much as it's a part of pharmacy, it's a business, and you want people to come. It's a business that involves buying and selling. That's it. And you want people to come and patronize you. So it has to be. Personally, I feel citing a pharmacy in a residential area is better. Personally, it's better than all these major roads, because when people come back from work, they might want to just breeze in the closest pharmacy closer to their house. That's where they just branch in and get 1 or 2 things. You know all these mothers that they might forget something, call their husband, babe, get me this thing when I come. They just want to. I've passed the major roads, I've passed what there's a pharmacy on the street close to their house, all those kind of things. So that's the first thing I look out for. The residential area. It should be populated, because not just a residential area, yes, but it should be well populated. Like, people, who are your target markets? Who do you want to sell to? Is it a place where you have, sorry to say, maybe bacha, not that kind of pharmacy
Yeah.
building. So you have to go in, like, you have to look. My own case, I walked around this cornerstone. I walked around to be sure of my target market. So those are things you look out for. Your target market, the population. And one other thing I check is this. On my own, like I said, this is based on my personal stuff. On my own, I do come out in the evenings. Any area I feel like, okay, this is the place I want to go. On my own, I come out in the evenings, not once, not twice, to check how is the footfall. Okay? Like, is it accessible? Do people move there? People use their leg, not just cars moving up and down. People walk there. Is it busy at night? Because the truth is that business is more of the night stuff or evening business. So what I do is I just come out maybe with a friend or whatever, just check, assess the area 1 or 2 times. With that, at least to give me an idea of what I'm looking for. So now the location. For the sake of the retail community pharmacy, there are 2 major things we put in place. The size and the distance from one pharmacy to another, or from your site to an already existing pharmacy. So for the retail pharmacy, at least the pharmacy size, I think the length and breadth, whatever, it should be at least 30 square meters. Okay? For you to get the approval, if you get 29.9, between you and your God, I don't know about that one, but it has to be 30 square meters. Then the distance from that your site to the next pharmacy, or the already existing pharmacy, back and front, left and right, it should be at least 200 meters apart.
So how do we measure the size of the pharmacy? I mean the location, and then the distance between it and another pharmacy. How do we
There
measure?
is a tape you use at the, I think, PCN office or whatever. The thing is, before then, you have to know your zone. There are different zones. There's NC Umboba zone, there's a Rumokoro zone, there are different zones. So whatever you are looking for, wherever you get a site, there's a zone for it.
So how would you know your zone?
You meet maybe any PCN official to aid you. That's all I can say. That's how you know
Anyway,
your
PCN
zones.
is Pharmacists Council of Nigeria
Or
for the
ACPN,
non-pharmacists that are in the building
I think the correct should be ACPN, the Association of Community Pharmacists
of Nigeria.
Yes.
So if you hear her saying PCN repeatedly, it means Pharmacists Council of Nigeria. That's the regulatory body of pharmacy in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you meet that they give you the tape, you measure.
ACPN,
Inside, right? ACPN,
ACPN.
zonal coordinator. But there's another thing people normally use, or I used it personally. You know this electric pole. The
Okay.
standard from one pole to the other is 50 meters apart. The standard.
Oh, okay.
Yes. The
Okay.
correct one, no, the standard.
So there are
50
incorrect
meters.
ones.
Yes. this country anything is possible. The standard
I
is
did not say
simply that
anything.
apart. So if you can get like 4, if you can do from your location to the next already existing pharmacy should be like 4. But me, I use at least 5 to avoid
Oh,
stories.
beautiful. Oh,
So
that's a
anyhow,
better way. Okay.
I use like 5. That's one way of ascertaining that okay, this is more than 200 meters. Or the next one is in your tape. You measure from your doorstep to the next doorstep. Because when they come for inspection, that's when they from the doorstep they just take it down. They will measure left and right.
All right.
So that is it for that one.
So if you see her looking down, we jotted some things down on the book, so it will help her remember. So she'll be looking at it from time to time, okay, and be talking to us.
So that is it in getting your location. So after you must have gotten the location by yourself before you call them. One thing I would advise is before you call them because you will pay your inspection fees for
Because
you to advise them.
the people we are calling is PCN, Pharmacist Council of Nigeria, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
the inspectors. So you will pay. So when you pay and they come, if they don't approve it, that money is gone.
Ooh, how much?
Think about that should be about 15,000. So yes, it's a lot of money now. So you have to be sure. So I would advise you on your own, check it first, measure the distance from one pharmacy, from your site to the next pharmacy, back and front, then the size of the pharmacy itself. And when you're very sure that okay, to be approved, you now go to the PCN office, take a secretary at SPA after SPA,
Okay.
to apply for the site inspection properly. So now in the application, you go with your CAC, the original copy for citing.
Okay.
You drop your photocopy, but then you must present the original copy, your CAC, your director's license. That will take me back to the CAC. In preparing your CAC, the Pharmacist Council, they have their standard. Okay? Yes. The director must be a pharmacist. And he or she must have the largest percentage of shares in the company. Yes.
All right.
And the other, the people following, I heard, I don't know how true, but to be on the safer side, that was what I did. It must be, or they must have the same surname with you. I don't know who that is a standard, but
Which
that was what I did. The other directors, you're not the
Oh,
only
wait,
director.
wait, there will be more than one director.
You can have like 2 directors.
But can you have one director?
I've not really seen a case where you have one. I don't know. I've not seen.
Okay, so at least 2.
Yes, at least 2 directors. Then you being the pharmacist, yours might be like maybe 70-80%, the other person 20, just like that. If there are 3 directors, you can take like maybe 70, the other one's 15-15, just like that.
So this information you will give it to the lawyer
Yes,
when they are
definitely,
preparing
yeah.
the CSU.
Just like
Please
this,
don't
you
mention it.
So you need to look out for.
Alright.
Then you go with your CAC, your director's license, your superintendent's pharmacist. That's the one that is going to run up and down with the whole. That is your superintendent's pharmacist. He or she must have a license, must be registered. But in a case where, like in my own, I was both the director and the superintendent's pharmacist, so I just presented one license.
Okay, okay.
So that's it. Then your receipt for the inspection fees, very, very important. The inspection fees receipt must be there. Your application letter, your ID card. I think that's all for now. That's
So
what we
you
take.
make the payment via PCN call app. So you just go to your browser, type PCN call app.
Register.
Yeah, register, get your email and your password. So you just proceed with the payment. It's online. So when you finish, generate a receipt or something like that. It's just self-explanatory. You go to the PCN call app on your browser, make your payments with card, right?
Yeah, we can use card. Anywhere you want, you can use your
So
card.
print out your receipts and now go with other documents.
I think that's
So,
basically you just
yeah.
submit. Go to the office. They'll give you other forms to fill.
Okay.
It's part of the forms you will see, or it's part of the requirements. Once you submit it, that's all for the day. You take it to the DPS, the director of pharmaceutical service.
Okay.
Take it to the DPS and the PCN official will sign. You submit, that is all.
Okay.
When they are ready, because it's not your only place they are coming to inspect, so you just have to pray that they come on time before your landlord gives out your place if you've not paid. So when they are ready, they will send you a message and they will call you. Farm James will always call you. Sorry, for River State.
Yeah.
They will always call you. So be sure that you've seen their text message. You have no reason to say, I didn't see you, I was not aware. Whenever they are ready, they send you a message and call you. That also so and so dates Be there. In his words, be there with your documents to receive inspectors.
Okay.
So that is what you will see. From 9 a.m., you just have to be there. There is no time. You just have to be there from 9 a.m. Be at your site. Whenever you see them, you take. Just pray they come to your own on time to close and go. So that is all. On the inspection day,
Why are you clearing your throat, please?
two things are about to happen.
Okay.
It's either you decide to be approved or
It's
the
not.
further notice.
Yeah, to be disapproved. One of them.
But in most cases, if you get all these things I listed out, this the size, the distance, it will definitely be approved. So what they are coming to do, they are not coming to smile with you. Even if they know you, they'll just come with their tape, bring it up. So they not bring it up, they are coming to measure the distance from your pharmacy to the next pharmacy, then the site. What they will do, they will always ask you, is there any pharmacy around? You by yourself, you will tell them yes or no. So if you tell them yes, they will ask you again, is the distance up to top? Because they assume that you should know.
Yeah.
So they will ask you. So when they ask you, at that point you will know if it is flying or not. It's at that point you will decide your fate. So when they ask you, is it up to? You tell them yes. You say okay, let us check.
Okay.
So that is how they start rolling their tape from your doorstep to the next pharmacy. So that is it. Once they approve it, they will come back to your pharmacy. They will give you a letter of approval stating that so and so pharmacy has been approved for the development into a modern pharmacy, blah blah blah. They will give you that paper, and that is all. I think that is all. When you give the paper, that is all for the day.
Okay. So what's the next step after
The next step
approving the
is
sites?
the next day. I like doing it as it hot. The next day, they just go back to the office.
Okay.
You have to go back very early in the morning because it's possible that they might have other places to go to. So you just carry the paper, carry everything. You know you can carry your CS, everything. You take it back to the office. They will check it. Then they will give you carry. I think about 10,000 naira, 10 to 15,000 to get a banner. They'll give you a banner to show that yes, they approved this site.
So will you pay manually or still through
I
the
think
PCN
still
code app?
PCN code app. Yes,
Okay.
they come with the receipt. And
Alright.
everything. When they give you the banner, it's not for you to give it to your house. You will take the banner. Why do you say you can finish it in one day? I did my one day. My story is you take the banner back to your site and hang it there so that people will take note. If anybody is planning to open any other thing around, they will know where to start counting the 200 meters from. So you have to put your banner.
Yeah, she had an experience with the banner stuff. So share your experience with us
Okay, I think
so that other people will not make that same mistake.
at the first place I got during my own location find all that, I didn't know the place I was thinking was a chemist was already a pharmacy they just approved. There was no banner. So I went ahead. It was a day to the inspection. I was like, scam is fine inside. I didn't know they were setting up already. You get so when they came, TPS was like, was it not this place we approved so and so? I just knew that. Within me, I just knew my face. I knew it wouldn't fly because it was very clear. So that was how I lost that space.
So the person didn't hang their banner, so she didn't see it. Yeah, for
So that was
finding
what
the
happened.
place. Yeah. So when you find a location and you get your banner, hang it ASAP.
Yes.
Because if you don't hang it and somebody finds a location close to you and hangs their banner, they will go with that other person.
Of course,
So,
yeah, that's the new policy. So on the banner, they will tell you you have 6 months from when the site was approved to when you call them again. Because inspection is in 2 phases actually. I think I mentioned that first. The site inspection and the final inspection.
Okay.
So you have 6 months from the date of approval. The site inspection. From the day they approve the site, okay, continue. You have 6 months to call them again that you're ready. But peradventure, you're not able to set up because it's not very easy. You're not able to finish within the 6 months. You could apply for an extension. You just go to the office, they will give you the procedure, the breakdown, everything you need to write the letter. You just apply for an
Okay.
extension, maybe 3 months or
Alright.
another 6 months if the case will be.
Alright.
So that's it for that one. Then the last step is the final inspection. So within that 6 months, you call everybody you need to come. The carpenter, the welder, everybody to come to set the place in order, to put the place in order. So when you're ready, you by yourself, you know you are ready. He will call you. What I did, I came out in the middle of the pharmacy. I looked around. I told myself, "Kanye, I am
You are
ready."
ready. Okay.
So when you know you are ready, because you won't call it when you're not ready. When you know you are ready to call them, you go and apply. So how would you know you are ready? I was facing asking that question.
Whatever. You know the answer now. Please continue what you're talking.
So how will you know you're ready? You are basically
So how will you know? So how will you know you are ready?
yeah, there are basic things you need to set in place. First of all, and throughout this month of you preparing the place, your banner should still be outside.
Yes.
You don't remove
Very
it till
important.
the day of the final inspection. In some cases, when they come, they will ask you to remove it. But someone like me, I remove it beforehand. You know, I think it's always different. I remove it on the final inspection day. So how will you know you're ready? There are some basic things they are coming to check. Now the purpose of the final inspection is you are finished. I am ready. We are ready to start fully. This is what they are coming to check. What have you finished? What have you set up in place? There are basic things that are required of you. First of all, your reference books. You said I should show them.
Yeah, please. She's gonna show you the reference books, and they will pay for these reference books on the PCN core app too. Carry your receipt to the office, and they'll give you these books. Okay, no, don't shake it. So this is MDEX, and you're supposed to buy the anyway. They will give you the current edition, the latest edition.
MDEX or BNF. I think in our own case, the
It's
MDEX.
MDEX. I don't think there is BNF in
I think it's a compilation of pharmacy law.
compilation.
All the laws in pharmacy.
Yeah, this is it. Second one.
There's procedures for the registration of pharmacy.
Yeah,
Everything.
procedures. Yeah, it's focusing on it.
Part 4 compendium.
4 parts compendium. It's not part 4.
Okay.
The 4 parts compendium.
Okay, so
Then finally the
from K,
which is poison book. Yeah, this language. That's the
disposal of poison books. These are your reference materials you're expected to get. Because once they come, in fact, that they are coming in, you should just bring everything outside for them to see. But it's assume that you know what they are coming. You don't wait for them to ask you, where is this or where? No, you bring it out because you know what they are coming to check.
Mm-hmm.
So your reference books must be intact. Your poison cupboard, poison box, whatever. Labeled. You should label it poison box with red right up.
So really red?
Yeah. Red na danger, poison. Caution. Precaution.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the box where controlled drugs are kept.
Yeah, sorry.
Like
There's a palm, tramadol, and the rest. You don't give, and it must be inside the pharmacist's office. That's the right place, yes. Because no other person apart from the pharmacist should go to have access to it. It should be locked, please. But they will ask you, hope it has a lock and key, not just for fancy. You will lock it, open it, and show them in some cases. Yes. Then your fridge, for your cold chain and all that. Your AC to regulate the temperature. Fire extinguisher. In fact, that one, as they are coming in, they want to see by the side of your pharmacy. Fire extinguisher should be there. Then your shelves must be tagged. Should be arranged according to the pharmacological class. Should be tagged. Your antihypertensives, anti-malarials, cough and cold, anyhow you want to tag it, should be tagged. Okay. Then your signposts. Ideally, there should be 2 signposts. Personally, I used to. I don't know if that's the standard anyway, but there should be 1. For the sake of advertising your business, please use 2. If you have the money, use 2. 1 should be on the pharmacy, the body itself. Then the other one might be roadside, so that when people are passing, they will get the pharmacy. Then your office, it should be spacious. Not the one that, even you said you want to enter, you'll be squeezing yourself. No, because they will come inside, they will check. The DPS in particular, that is his area. DPS River State, that is his area. You must check your office. And where you get your drugs from, the procurement, where you source your drugs, the invoices should be there. They will check. They will check it one by one. It should be a registered, of course, you should get your drugs with a registered wholesaler, the pharmacy, registered wholesaler. So that is it. Once they come, everything is intact. Yes, everything is intact. They look around, ask you questions you can answer. And as a pharmacist, of course, you have to be on ground, because if you're not on ground, your inspection is over already.
Yeah, the
You have to be-
superintendent
your
pharmacist
superintendent
has to be on ground.
should be well dressed with your work coat. For those of us that don't like putting on work coats, we have to wear work coats that day. So
Okay.
that is it. I think
You,
after
you mentioned AC, right?
yes, any product at all,
All right.
AC should be there. Any product at all.
So when they finish checking all this, how will you now know that your place has been approved?
There and then you will know.
How will you know?
There and then you will know.
Please
You
tell
will
us how you will know.
Once you hear congratulations, you will know. If you don't hear congratulations, you know that there's something wrong somewhere.
Okay.
You will know. But once everything is intact, then the place will tell you okay. They will start once Farm James starts writing something. Just know that you passed the stage because he's trying to document your stuff. If it's not approved, they will tell you. You would know. So with this, I think you are ready.
Yeah, I'm good to go. To start
Maybe it's
making
not
money, to start adding value to life and making money, right?
Yeah.
Is there any other thing you wrote there?
Okay.
Okay, so that's it. If you have any question concerning what we've talked about, please ask, drop your questions in the comment section. We'll be responding. Even if maybe you're not a pharmacist, okay, but you desire to own a community outlet, you can also drop your questions on how to go about it and we'll still respond. So I think we'll just end the video there. Before we go, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Please join the family, okay? And give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments, of course, in the comment section. Check out the description box for every other link that you need, okay? So thank you for watching again, and we'll see you in our next video. Please watch out for the next video. It's going to be interesting and fun. Bye.